Hiya, it's Emma here. I just thought I'd drop you a little video message because I'm very excitedly going to Traverse tomorrow, and it's in my hometown of Newcastle, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I thought it would be really cool to go through a few little Geordieisms and a bit of home truths, a few little home truths. Well, as you can tell, I don't have a Geordie accent, but yeah, I talk about Newcastle and I go there all the time, and that's because I moved from there when I was 4 years old and moved to the Midlands, and yeah, the accent sort of trailed off, but every time I go back, the accent comes back a little bit. So this weekend's going to be pretty funny because it's blatantly going to happen. It's going to come out of nowhere. And yeah, so a few little Geordieisms that I think are pretty cool to say. When you say Newcastle, I don't ever pronounce really the whole word. We always say Newcastle. Newcastle is how you say it. And yeah, we cut out a few words there, but yeah, that's just the way we say it. Also, obviously, Yeaahh man. So, you'd use that in a to say hi and to be like, hey, yeah, Yeaahh, like, yeah, good. I mean, I've got it on a mug here, just to emphasise my Geordiness, as you do. Canny means good. So you'd say, that's canny pet. Or, yeah, canny, I had a canny dear, thank you very much. Stuff like that. It's always good. My nana always used to say, pet, a lot. So if you put pet on the end of anything, or that's always a pretty good one to do. I also basically got my best ever sort of chat up line from a guy that was a Geordie, and yeah, it wasn't so much a chat up line. He just sort of like, yeah, he was clearly the Geordie Shore player that you see on the TV, and yeah, he just had the real gift of the gab and left me the most hilarious voicemail ever and said, "Me lips were like cherries," which I thought was the most brilliant voicemail ever, and I deleted it and I'm gutted. But yeah, brilliant. So all the guys that have never been to Newcastle, I've got so much to look forward to. Not just the scenery and and the architecture is wonderful, and but the people really are the most loveliest people in the world. It's not a myth. We really are the nicest people. We're so friendly, we're so open, and yeah, you'll get a few hilarious chat up lines maybe. I really hope so. It'll be really good. But my best sort of I guess like learning a bit of Geordie advice that I can give you is something that my uncle taught me when I was little, because I started to come back to Newcastle with a bit of a Brummie accent, sadly. He started to try and teach me how to sound Geordie again, and instead of saying like, "How now, brown cow," you would say, "Hinny hoy the hammer hour. Hinny hoy the hammer hour." And so that's a good one. I'm going to be teaching everyone that this weekend, because it's just, yeah, it's a really weird little phrase, but it kind of gets you in the zone, like, it's really nice. And yeah, I love talking Geordie. It really comes back really natural, like. But at the same time, yeah, I do kind of wonder if I would have, turned out a little bit different if I lived in Newcastle. Maybe I would have had a bit more of a tan. I mean, yeah, whenever I go to Newcastle, I always think, I look really a bit deathly. Everyone else looks a little wee bit more orange, let's say. But they're wicked people, like I said. And yeah, it really is the ultimate sin to go out on the toon with a coat on if you're a girl, and especially if you're wearing next to nothing. I mean, why on earth would you wear a coat and it's that cold up there? I sadly am a little bit more sensible than that, but hey, I moved away from there when I was quite young. But anyway, I think we're going to have an amazing time. I think you all should keep an eye on the hashtag Traverse14. It's going to be hilarious. So all of our social media channels will be on it. So it will be Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and we're just going to be having a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to show you my favourite city in all the world, because it really is that good. I love it. So have a wonderful weekend. And like I said, keep an eye on everything. It's Gohemian Travel on Twitter. And you can find me on Facebook, Gohemian Travellers. And yep, just go on my site and keep an eye, and it's going to be super fun. Okay,